When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Hey there, Thrones players. I'm Mr. Aaron, your friendly host, and this is the Game of Thrones the card game, 2nd edition. Today we have Shannon versus Robert at Metagames in Springfield, Missouri for the Missouri Regional. And guys, I apologize. It's been a while since I've been able to do a video. Me and my wife had our first baby born late July, so been very, very busy. But back, and we got some Thrones for you. This is top 4 at the Missouri Regional. So we got setups. Shannon playing Tyrell Wars and Robert playing Martell Wars. So Shannon's got Sir Garland with looks like Crown of Roses with the Great Hall and Flea Bottom, and Robert with Big Arion. Looking at opening plots. Gonna get those out soon. So as I'm doing this video, we've got nationals coming up this week. So I've got this video, and then I've got the championship, and I'll try to do them all before Nats, so you guys can see both of those videos before this weekend. All right, Shannon flips Time of Plenty, and Robert does Prince's Behest into Summer Harvest, getting some extra gold.
How do I win this game? How does someone lose on the first 5 seconds of a good game?
Both Shannon and Robert are metamates from Illinois. Not sure where in Illinois, but I know they traveled down for the regional tournament.
Claim so. Oh, I'm not doing locations.
So Robert's first player
Claim so.
gets out a reducer and then a House Stain Escort. Still lots of gold left. I know it's been a while, so make sure you subscribe so you and hit the notification button so you know when I post a video. So Robert gets out Begging Brothers with 2 gold on him. On them. Over to Shannon for marshalling. Gets out a Rose Garden. Uses the Great Hall and the Rose Garden to reduce. And gets out a Night of Summer, non-unique. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Nights of Summer is non-unique. But he reduced the Great Hall. I don't think it really matters because he got Robo Royce out there, who is unique, so it evens out in the end. Still has a gold left, and so does Robert. He probably just did his marshalling backwards. Looks like Robert passed challenges. The defensive Martell.
Pose it. 5 to 2.
So, did a military first, claimed the reducer, renown on Sir Garland, and then power, and Robert fully defended, and Dom goes to Shannon. So a quick first round, especially when one side doesn't initiate any challenges. Checking reserves. Looks like Robert had to discard a card. Not sure what it was. Too much glare. See, Shannon has the Nightmares and a Little Finger in hand. So, round 2 plots. Shannon flips Wardens of the South, and Robert flips Calling the Banners.
You can go first.
Martell, always trying to get that gold before you can initiate your when revealed plots. Someone always tells. It's a good event for Martell. Blocks a lot of plot revealed actions and also cancels events. So Shannon's gonna be able to boost the strength on all his Tyrell guys. Got Brand of Tarth. Looks like he forgot something and just now noticed it. Not sure what it was. So he marshals out Garth the Gross, reduced by the Great Hall in the Rose Garden. Looks like he's also marshaled out a Red Wine Straits. Garth has a military icon because of the Lord. And he'll sit on a gold. Oh, he also has Flea Bottom out there. Looks like Shannon also had to discard for reserve. It's a character, can't quite. Over to Robert for marshalling. He got 3 from the plot, 3 from Shannon's 3 characters. No location economy for Robert yet. There's Dorn. So 4 gold gone to get Dorn out. Looks like he's keeping 2 gold. And we're on to challenges. Shannon uses the Crown of Roses to boost Sir Garland, and he defends with the escort. Robert defends with the escort, and so loses challenge. Triggers Dorn to look at top 2 cards, draws 1, places the other on the bottom. Uses the escort as claim. Sir Garland gets renown. Now he's going to swing a power challenge.
Falling in there.
Remember, everybody's boosted, +2 strength.
Unopposed.
So really, Knights of Summer is at 7 strength. So that was unopposed, and he got claim plus renown. Over to Robert for challenges. He does a intrigue, and it's unopposed, and Nightmares is taken for claim.
One string. He gets
One,
+2.
he gets +3, so he'd be +5.
Now Robert is debating on doing a power challenge. Shannon has Sir Colin of Green Pulls in discard pile, so flea bottom him in, gets his automatic power strength boost plus Wardens of the South, and that wouldn't be enough for Robert to win the power challenge, so he just goes to dominance. Gets Dom. So Robert is at 2 power, and Shannon is at, looks like 6 power, so 6-2 right now. On to the third round. Robert's still deciding on his plot. Board state is really in Shannon's favor right now. Robert checking what he has in his hand, and then letting that help him make his plot decision, and he flips trade routes, and Shannon flips King in the North. So Robert, unless he can somehow get a king out there, which I'm not sure how Martell does that, he won't be able to trigger character actions or location actions or attachments actions. So Shannon is going first again. Shannon has a king because of the Crown of Roses on Sir Garland. Gives attached character the king trait. And brings in Littlefinger. Gonna draw 2. So he's got a Milk of the Poppy there. Duplicates his red wine straights. See Renly in there. Doesn't have enough gold to get him out. And he sits on 3 gold. Robert finally gets some econ out.
How do you like that?
He dupes up Ariane Martell.
He just gets no carry right now.
Yeah, for now. Lady gives him intrigue.
You can probably hear my lovely husky in the background whining because I'm not giving her any attention.
FYI, not by choice.
Robert still has 7 gold. Looks like he's passed on marshaling. So saving that 7 gold. Shannon's actually at 7 power. So he does a military with Server Robar Royce, mouthful. Goes unopposed, kills the Begging Brothers. Does power with Garth Gross, Sir Garland, and the Knights of Summer. Renown turned on for Knights of Summer since there's more summer plots than winter. Goes unopposed. Gets claim and renown on everybody. So he's up to 5. Looks like he's at 12 power. Intrigue with Littlefinger. Man, if you're Robert, you got to be playing Valor next turn. I mean, you got a dupe on Arion. I don't think he has a dupe on any of his guys. We'll see if he has it. Or if he plays it.
7, 10, 12. You need 3 more. 3 more, yeah.
Not sure if we're waiting on Robert to decide if he's defending or... Yeah, it looks like Robert's trying to decide what he wants to do here on this intrigue challenge. So that goes unopposed. Claim is Sir Cletus Yarnwood. Now over to challenges for Robert. Looks like he's going to do a intrigue challenge. Handed Doran's game to get him some extra power. Gets him up to 6. Looks like, I think Shannon is at 14 power. But he couldn't win Dom. Robert had all that gold left. Will it be a Valor? Yes, it is. A Valor into trading. So it looks like Shannon kind of knew that was coming. These guys are metamates. I'm sure they tested against each other. So probably knew each other's plot decks. Clears the board.
I should have scooped about 5 minutes into the game.
He went from 14 power to 6 from that Valor. That was a big one. Will it be enough to get Robert back in the game? He's not going to have claim this round. But he could do another Doran's game if he's got it. That would boost him up. He would get about 5 power from that. Last round was also big because Shannon wasn't able to trigger Dorn because of the King of the North plot. Always nice to stop Dorn for a round. Shannon's got plenty of characters in hand, lots of economy. Looks like Shannon made Robert first player. Got 6 gold. Not bad to get 6 gold on a Valor. Puts on another Rose Road. He's gonna spend 4. Puts out the new Nymeria. One that discards a card if they lose dominance. Onto Shannon for marshalling. Reduces, gets out a Garden Caretaker. Reduces the Great Hall with the Great Hall and gets in Mace. And triggers Mace and pays a gold to give him power. And puts the milk on Arion. And pays 5 to get Bryn out and still has a gold left. So Shannon's still able to get out 3 characters. Robert passes challenges, doesn't even want to attempt anything with no claim. And Shannon does military, and Nymeria is taking his claim. Then Mace comes in for a power challenge. There's claim. Shannon triggers Mace to remove the Caretaker from the game until the next round. Then brings him back in Dom phase and pays a gold to give Mace another power. So Robert's still having some trouble getting back into it. Shannon is now up to I believe 9. Might be 10. Can't quite see the house card. And Shannon's still at 6. Alright, next plots. Shannon has pulling the strings, and Robert another trade routes. So Shannon made Robert first player, and Robert canceled pulling the strings with Someone Always Tells. Shannon may have forgot that time. All right. Milk on Mace. Still 8 gold left. Robert checking his discard pile. Gonna have to get some guys out there to help out Ariane. Shannon still has Renly in hand. Robert still thinking about his marshalling. Looking over his plots. Planning ahead. Gets out of Blood Orange Grove, reduces, and out comes the Red Viper. And saves 2 gold. Shannon gets a dupe on Mace. Has 7 gold left. With the Great Hall and a Rose Garden, so definitely the ability to get whoever he wants out there. I see Varys in hand as well. Uses the Great Hall. And yeah, he's going to put Varys in play. Don't see a lot of Tyrell decks with Varys. At least I haven't. And he puts the Crown of Roses on Mace. Mace is now a king. Oh, he does not have Renly in hand. Renly may have been taken for intrigue claim at some point. Might have missed that. He does have Marjorie in hand. It looks like both players saved 2 gold. Robert passes on challenges. Gonna play defense. Shannon uses Flea Bottom. Not sure who he brought in. Okay, he's taking it back. Not gonna use Flea Bottom. Having second thoughts. So military with Bryn. Gonna be blocked by the Viper. Intrigue with Varys. Stealthing Ariane. Gets an unopposed claim. Claim with Someone Always Tells. Now he's going to do Flea Bottom, get in Sir Colin of Green Pools. Do a power with Green Pools and the Caretaker. Five strength on the power challenge. Robert defends. Triggers Dorn. Claim. 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like Shannon's at 12 power. And he gets dominance. Not going to trigger Varys. Don't blame him. Alright, Shannon flips confiscation, and Shannon flips confiscation, and Robert flips Varys Riddle. So they're both going to be able to get rid of their milks, or each other's milks. Shannon's got to be careful with all that intrigue on the other side. Dorn's game can change the game real quick. Robert with another milk on the mace. Never-ending milks. Not sure what that attachment was that he put on Viper. Could be Dawn. Still has 5 gold left. If it's Dawn, the Viper has a lot of strength. And Dawn says, attached character gets +1 strength for each plot card in your use pile. And while attached character has the House Dane trait, it gains Intimidate. The Viper does not have the House Dane trait. You also put an attachment on Ariane. Not sure what it was. Shannon marshals out Marjorie, Big Marge, Large Marge, and another character up at the top. Not quite sure who that is. Looks like we're in challenges. Looks like Shannon saved 4 gold and Robert saved 2. Red Viper is at I think 13 strength. But it looks like Robert has passed challenges. So probably didn't have the Dorn's game if he's passing challenges. That would be my guess. Probably still wouldn't have been able to get it off with Marge coming out. Marge Mace, that's 10. With Varys, that's 13. Then Mace has Crown of Roses, so he could have boosted up his strength to a good amount. That would have probably have kept Robert from winning by 5. So Shannon ambushes in a Hightower spy and turns over Hightower, which gives Marjorie the strength buff.
Military for 5.
Gonna do military with Brienne. Robert blocks with the Viper.
You realize I'm just playing this out for the fun of the game, right? I should have scooped 30 seconds into the game.
And then power.
So it does. Shane's gonna do a big power challenge.
Oppose it.
She's a 5. Power.
So he defends with Arion. He's now at 14, but then he bounces Arion to get rid of
Oh, hold on. Dorn.
Brienne, which reduces him back down to 14. But then the intrigue challenge is unopposed, which gets Shannon to 15. Congratulations to Shannon. He moves on to the championship game, and I'll have that coming up real soon. Make sure you guys like all the videos, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when I post a video. We'll see you guys down the road.